Welcome to the Scenario Podcast, your guide to mental health and well-being. Each episode, we uncover practical tools, discuss expert insights, and explore how supplements can transform your mental health journey. Get ready to learn, grow, and thrive with us.
Have you ever felt a bit like your body is just not quite firing on all cylinders? Maybe you're dragging through the day, finding it hard to focus, or, you just can't seem to properly switch off at night. It's easy to look for really complex answers, right? But what if there's one key nutrient, sort of quietly running the show behind the scenes, affecting everything from energy to, well, how calm you feel? Today, we're doing a deep dive into magnesium, specifically a form called magnesium citrate. We're going to look at its impact on overall health and, really importantly, mental wellness, too. We've got a great stack of research here, and our goal is to pull out the key insights, cut through some of the noise, and help you understand why this mineral is getting so much attention. So, yeah, let's unpack this.
It's genuinely fascinating because magnesium isn't just, another mineral on the list. It's what we call a cofactor, basically a helper molecule. And it helps in over 300 enzyme reactions in your body.
Wow.
300? Yeah, a huge number. These are the basic chemical reactions that keep everything ticking, turning food into energy, building proteins, sending nerve signals, making muscles work properly. So when you think about that scale, well, it becomes pretty clear why getting enough is so vital for just feeling good day to day. Even a slight lack of it can show up in ways lots of us recognize. Things like feeling tired, maybe not concentrating well, or those annoying muscle cramps.
Yeah, I think many people can relate to that. Okay, so magnesium sounds absolutely critical for, well, almost everything. But you mentioned earlier that not all magnesium supplements are the same. What's the difference there? And why are we focusing specifically on magnesium citrate today? What makes it special?
That's a really key question. Because with supplements, how well your body actually uses it, the absorption is everything. The citrate advantage, as some call it, it really comes down to its chemical structure. It's elegant, really. Magnesium is bound to citric acid. This combination dissolves easily and critically, gets transported across the gut lining very effectively.
Okay, so it gets into your system easier.
Exactly, much more efficiently. And the research really supports this. Studies, published in places like Springer Medicine, PubMed Central, they show a pretty significant jump in active magnesium levels in the blood. About 8.4% increase after taking magnesium citrate.
8.4%. Sounds specific.
It is.
Yeah.
And for a mineral, that's actually quite a notable increase. It's almost double what you'd see compared to a placebo, an inactive substance. This better bioavailability, this efficiency, is what makes it so useful if you're trying to address specific health issues quickly. Let's compare it maybe to magnesium oxide. You see that one a lot. Often it's cheaper.
Right.
Now, oxide might have more elemental magnesium per pill by weight, but it's much less bioavailable, meaning your body absorbs far less of it. A lot just passes straight through without doing much.
Okay.
Whereas the citrate form gets absorbed better and faster. So those benefits we're talking about, they can start to kick in sooner. And that can be really important for some people.
Okay, so the citrate form is like a fast-track pass for magnesium into your bloodstream. Gets the job done efficiently. But once it's in there, what's it actually doing? What are maybe the first things people might notice?
Yeah, good question. Its reach is incredibly broad. It touches so many parts of health. One area people often feel a difference relatively quickly is with muscle recovery and performance. Think of magnesium as like the body's muscle manager. It's essential for muscles to contract properly, but also crucially to relax fully.
The relaxation part. So it helps prevent cramps?
Exactly. It helps stop those sudden painful cramps and spasms. It plays a role in managing calcium within the muscle cells, preventing them from getting overexcited. So if you're active, pushing yourself, or even just get occasional twitches, it can help you bounce back faster. Then there's its role in digestive support. This is probably one of its best-known uses.
Right, as a laxative.
A mild one, yes, but effective. It works osmotically, basically. It draws water into your intestines. This softens stools and gently encourages bowel movements. So it's great for occasional constipation, helps keep things regular, usually without the harshness of some other options. And then moving beyond just the physical, the research really points to its impact on stress relief and sleep quality.
Okay, this is a big one for many people.
Absolutely. Magnesium acts almost like your body's natural off switch or calming agent. It's vital for regulating neurotransmitters, those chemical messengers in your brain. It helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the rest and digest system that calms you down. So By supporting the nervous system and balancing these signals, it helps manage feelings of stress, can reduce anxiety, and often significantly improve sleep, especially if you struggle with falling asleep or
Yeah.
staying asleep.
So it helps you get into that deeper, more restorative sleep.
Exactly. It sort of nudges your body in that direction.
Wow, that's quite a list already. Muscles, digestion, stress, sleep. It really covers a lot of common concerns. But you mentioned the research shows effects on longer-term systems, too.
Yes, absolutely. The benefits really do extend to fundamental long-term health areas. Take heart and bone health, for instance. Very important. For the heart, magnesium helps relax blood vessels, which aids in regulating blood pressure. It also contributes to maintaining a steady heart rhythm, and it's involved in preventing something called arterial calcification.
Calcification, like hardening?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
It's when calcium builds up in the artery walls, making them stiffer. Magnesium helps prevent that, which is crucial for heart function long term. And for bones, it works alongside calcium and vitamin D. About half the body's magnesium is actually stored in our bones.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's essential for building strong bones and how your body handles minerals, especially as we get older.
Mhm.
Then there's metabolic health, another big one. Magnesium plays a key role in how your body processes glucose sugar and responds to insulin.
Insulin sensitivity.
Correct. It can improve insulin sensitivity, helping your body manage blood sugar levels more effectively. This makes it potentially very beneficial for people managing diabetes or concerned about metabolic syndrome.
Mm.
And finally, maybe a less common one people think about, but still important, kidney stone prevention.
Really? How does that work?
Well, it binds to substances called oxalates in your gut. Oxalates are found in lots of foods. If they get absorbed and build up, they can form kidney stones. Magnesium basically grabs onto them in the gut, reducing how much gets absorbed and helps them pass out of the body.
Ah, clever.
Yeah, so it lowers the risk, particularly for people who might be prone to getting oxalate stones. It just makes the environment in the kidneys less favorable for stone formation.
Okay, this is genuinely impressive. Such a wide range of benefits from one mineral, especially in the citrate form. So, with all this in mind, the logical next question is, how do you actually use it? What's the practical advice? Dosage, timing, safety? What does the research suggest?
Right, practicalities are key. So for recommended dosage, most healthy adults generally benefit from somewhere in the range of 200 to 400 milligrams per day.
200 to 400 milligrams?
Yes. But, and this is important, individual needs really can vary. Depends on your diet, your lifestyle, any health conditions you might have. So it's always best practice to talk to a healthcare provider. They can help figure out the right dose specifically for you, especially if you have any underlying health issues. Now, best time to take it. The general advice is usually with meals.
With food? Why is that?
It seems to help with absorption, and it can also reduce the chance of any stomach upset, which some people might get if they take it on an empty stomach. And crucially, be aware of potential interactions. Magnesium can interfere with certain medications,
Like which ones?
things like certain antibiotics, diuretics, water pills, and potentially others. So definitely check with your doctor or pharmacist about timing if you're taking other meds. As for safety and precautions, magnesium citrate is generally considered very safe for most healthy adults, provided you stick within those recommended doses. But there are exceptions. People with kidney disease need to be very careful
Why kidney disease specifically?
because their kidneys might not be able to filter out excess magnesium properly, which could lead to it building up to unsafe levels. Also, folks with certain heart conditions should definitely consult their doctor first. Side effects are usually mild if they happen at all. Maybe some loose stools or mild cramps, especially when you first start, or if the dose is a bit high for you.
And those usually settle down.
Yes, they typically subside if your body adjusts or if you slightly lower the dose.
Okay, that's really helpful. Practical stuff, thanks. What about some common follow-up questions? Like, can you take it every single day? Is that safe long-term? And, how quickly might someone actually feel a difference?
Good questions, definitely common ones. So for daily use, yes, generally safe for most healthy adults within that 200 to 400 milligram range. Consistent daily intake is often needed to maintain those benefits we talked about. However, if you're using it primarily for its laxative effect, especially for a long time, it's really wise to do that under the guidance of a healthcare provider.
Just to make sure everything's okay.
Exactly. To ensure it's appropriate and you're not overlooking some other underlying issue. Regarding time to effects, how long it takes, it really varies. For some effects, like maybe help with digestion or perhaps feeling a bit calmer before bed, you might notice something within a few days of consistent use.
Okay, relatively quick for some things.
Potentially, yes. For other benefits, like maybe seeing improvements in muscle recovery after exercise or a more significant reduction in stress levels, that might take longer. Maybe a few weeks of consistent daily use to really feel the full effects.
Consistency is key then.
Absolutely. It gives your body time to build up its magnesium levels and for the mineral to get to work across all those systems.
Yeah.
And just to circle back on interactions, because it's so important.
Right, so.
Remember, it can interact with various medications. We mentioned antibiotics and diuretics, but also potentially some heart medications, thyroid meds. So the golden rule is, before you add magnesium citrate, especially if you're already taking other medications or supplements, please check with your doctor or pharmacist first.
Right, get that personalized advice.
Exactly. They can look at everything you're taking and make sure it's all safe and effective together.
So let's try and pull this all together. What's the big picture here? Our deep dive into the sources really shows that magnesium, especially in this citrate form, is, well, it's incredibly versatile and effective, isn't it?
It really is.
From helping muscles work better and aiding digestion, all the way to supporting mental clarity and better sleep. And that superior absorption seems key. It lets your body actually use it well. That sheer number of enzyme reactions it's involved in just highlights how basic, how fundamental it is for everything from energy to bones. So whether you're an athlete, maybe a student dealing with stress, or honestly, just anyone aiming for better overall daily health, understanding magnesium citrate seems like it could be a really valuable piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
It just offers such broad support.
And if you think about the bigger picture, it really emphasizes how interconnected everything in our body is. How these foundational nutrients like magnesium play roles in so many different areas of our well-being. It also underlines that it's not just about what we consume, but how well our body can actually absorb and utilize it.
That bioavailability point again.
Exactly. As we saw with magnesium citrate, that efficiency can make a huge difference in whether you actually get the benefits you're looking for. It's all about effective delivery.
And as we always say, before starting any new supplement, especially one with such wide-ranging effects, it really is crucial to talk to a healthcare professional first, get their advice. But this whole deep dive, it really makes you think, doesn't it? What small shift in understanding your body's needs, maybe something as simple as realizing the importance of an absorbable form of a key mineral like magnesium? What positive changes could that unlock in your daily life? Definitely something to ponder. Okay, that's all for this deep dive.
Thanks for tuning in to the Scenario Podcast. Don't forget to visit scenario.com for more expert tips, articles, and supplements designed to support your mental health. If you enjoyed this episode, remember to subscribe and share it with a friend. Until next time, take care of yourself.